Hello, fellow reefers. This is Reefer Brian here. Sorry about if I'm shouting, but the last two videos I shot, the audio did not pick it up very well, so I'm going to shout so you can hear every word that I say. So I hope it's not too annoying, but for some reason, my Sony Xperia will not let my voice come through on this, so I'm going to try to speak as loud as I can so you can hear what I'm saying. A few days ago, I uploaded a video and I let everyone know that I switched my 10-gallon standard, which I had up for 2 years with no problems. I had an empty BioCube, so I decided to put the live rock, the water, along with the new sand bed into this 14-gallon BioCube. You see Schizo the clownfish swimming around up there. But everything's worked out great with the change, the switch over. The only thing I had is I may have had a mini cycle. I did have some diatoms bloom in the sand, but I think with that being a new sand bed and the silicates that I used with the water, with the rinsing of the sand, had some silicates in it, so I'm sure that's where the diatoms came from. But if you can see it, and some of you who have seen my video, you know what my tank looks like. Well, I have a new friend here, and he is right there, right here. That's Lloyd, the Mini Maxi Carpet Anemone. Brand new addition. About 4 or 5 days ago, I put him into my tank. I wanted to get bubble tip anemone, but the more I read and the more I researched, the more I decided I'd rather have a carpet anemone. Now, he will not host the clownfish from what I understand, which is cool with me. That's not what I care about. I wanted to have some type of anemone in my tank. And Lloyd has been the model citizen. I did have my power head up here to the upper right. I did have that power head wrapped. But I did the water change yesterday, and I had to dose my tank and stuff, so I undid that because when the filter pad was around that power head, it acted as a filter. So that thing became very dirty. You would be amazed at what that pulled out of my water. It didn't even make it to the back chambers. So that ended up being a good thing. In the back of my 14 BioCube, I have Purigen and ChemiPure Blue. Filter floss, and then a filter pad on top of that. In the back rear chamber, I have a BioCube protein skimmer. So the tank is up and running, and it's doing very well so far. I know it's early to say that, but I'm going to try to pull back here so you can get the whole tank in there. But yeah, it's going very well, and I have a message on this on my videos that I like to give out, and I want all these people out there that want to start a saltwater tank but don't have the money for a big tank. Don't be afraid to go nano. Your 10-gallon standard, your 20-gallon long, your 14 BioCube, anything under 40 gallons. And a lot of you have been discouraged because someone at the local fish store or online has told you, don't go with the nano tanks, they're too hard to take care of. I'm telling you, with a weekly water change of 20%, you will not have a problem in a NanoCube. But you do have to be diligent. You do have to follow an extreme, strict regimen on husbandry. You can't overfeed. To compensate with that, you don't need a protein skimmer, but I added one to mine because I tend to overfeed at times. Plus, Lloyd, the anemone, likes to crap a lot in my tank and make the water real messy. It's really dirty at times. So I added the protein skimmer, which I already had anyway, so it's not like I had to go out and buy it. I just added the equipment to the tank that I had sitting around. But don't be afraid to start a nano tank. This hobby is awesome. I guarantee you, once you get started, you will be addicted. And the first thing you'll start thinking of is a bigger tank. But take a year or two, get into it. Now, if I were you, before I start, I would get on YouTube and other social media and reefercentral.com, look up the nitrogen cycle and see what that's all about before you do anything. A lot of people make the mistake and think they can put the live rock, the sand, and the water in and just put fish in there. If you do that, you've just wasted your money and you've killed your tank. You have to wait till your tank cycles and go look up the nitrogen cycle in a reef tank aquarium. And if you do your homework on the stages of cycling, research every creature that you're going to put into your tank. Find out what their behavior is. Find out what they like to eat. Find out if they're even compatible to be in the same tank. The last thing you want in there is an animal to suffer because you put a pajama cardinal in there, then you throw in a blue damsel devil, and you find out that that's not really a good mix. So do your research. Research, research, research is the key to success in this hobby. Okay? So don't be afraid to start your tank. And hey, if you want to start out with a 60 gallon or 120 gallon and you have the money, then I would say go for it. You know, the thing about a nano tank is chemical changes happen in every tank. Parameters sway back and forth. You have to do this or that. But changes happen so fast in a nano tank that you have to be up on all your information and learn how your tank how your tank acts and what it needs, and you need to know everything about your tank to keep it successful. So please get into the hobby. And also I'd like to say that by January 1st of next year, which is coming up very soon, I would like, if you would, to either hit the like or the subscribe or both. If I've given you any information, or if you like my tank or you don't like my tank, if you think I'm a dumbass for something that I said, hey, I got thick skin, so go ahead and comment on there too. And I'll try to answer everybody if they send me something. But this is Reefer Brian saying happy reefing, enjoy the hobby, and don't look now, but Schizo keeps coming in and out of his hole, so I hope you get to see him. Find out all the information you can about nano tanks. If you have any questions, I'll answer them however I can. I'm no expert, but I do know more than I did 2 years ago. Here's Schizo. Okay, so enjoy your tanks if you have one. If not, get one. Enjoy. Have a great day. This is Reefer Brian saying goodbye for now.